bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
And welcome back to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swat, and my guest this segment is Chrisitina Billeci, who's Vice Mayor of the City of Marysville. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, as you know, the recession continues to linger, which means you have to redouble your efforts at economic development, I would suppose, because if you stand still, you're going to be swept aside.
We can't stand still because we're a very small city. Smaller cities have a disadvantage on the competitive edge of bringing new businesses to their communities.
Right. So, what are you doing these days?
Well, the biggest project we have is the Ride Out expansion project. It's a $200 million construction project, and it's going to be taking 2 years to develop. Right now, they're moving sewer and water lines and utilities, and I expect them to have a groundbreaking sometime after July. They're also expanding the Cancer Center, adding 14,000 square feet. And so we're very excited about this project because it's not only going to bring construction jobs, but it's also going to bring jobs to suppliers and other ancillary services and contractors. I think it's going to be very, very good for the city.
And it also brings health care access to some folks who probably did not have it. Right?
It's going to bring health care access, and health care is one of the few segments of the economy that is still growing. They are adding jobs, and so it makes Marysville really a place on the map because many cities are known for health care. Stanford is one, UC Davis in Sacramento is another.
Right.
Of course, we know Cleveland and all these other places,
right.
but we believe it's very good for the city.
And rural health care has been an issue forever. I mean, trying to get access to important, meaningful health care in a rural area is very, very difficult.
We're lucky in Marysville. And the reason is we have an intermediate care at Ride Out. We also have the Peachtree Clinic, which is a FQHC. Lyndhurst is an FQHC. Harmony Health Family Resource Center and Clinic is privately owned. And then, of course, the Sutter Hospital. So we are really lucky we have so many choices for health care in our community.
So we talked about Ride Out. What else is going on?
Okay, then we also have 2 other projects. The B Street project. We bought property in 2006, and it's stalled somewhat because of the economy, but we believe it's going to pick up soon, maybe 2 or 3 months. We're looking for an anchor store. That's a very good piece of property across from Ellis Lake. Then we also have the Washington Square property, a little bit on the controversial side because of the park that was there. The property is in escrow right now, and in a few weeks we probably will be closing escrow, and that property and that project will be going forward.
Now, you actually voted against that project on the City Council.
Yes, I did.
One of 2 no votes.
Yes, I did, because I believe in very different kinds of design rather than paving over the park and making it a parking lot and then planting trees when you have 100-year-old trees. I always think compact and different kinds of design could have saved the park.
Okay, but you've lost that vote, so now you have to move on.
We're moving on.
Right.
We always move on. The people in Marysville deserve the best project they can get because that was what the citizens and the council wanted. And I'm a team player, so right. I'm looking forward to the project now.
Now, proponents have said that they thought the park had outlived its usefulness, but beyond that, they think this would be a good economic boost for the community.
It is, because it's on a very, very busy road. It's Highway 70 and 20, and we've got a lot of cars through there. So we're sure we're going to have a very successful development there.
Do you know what type of tenants you're going to have yet?
Tri-Counties Bank is going to move there, build a new building, and I believe there's going to be Starbucks and a couple of other. We don't really know because Tri-Counties Bank is actually the anchor for that property.
All right. Well, it sounds like you've got a lot of interesting things going on in Marysville, enough to keep you busy, and it's obviously very important now to continue, being very, very proactive as this recession continues.
We consider ourselves lucky for a small community.
Right.
We really do.
All right. Well, Chrisitina Billeci, thank you very much for coming by, talking about what's going on in Marysville. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and thanks to our viewers for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Steve Swat, and we hope to see you next time.